Everybody.
What is it? No, they both have the same colored shirts on.
They color coordinate.
Did they- yeah, did they-
They called each other.
I did. It's a big thing.
For him, yeah.
There you go.
I don't know. They probably don't even realize it.
What's that?
Kids not supposed to take gifts. You're
One for Mike.
not supposed
Here
to
for
take
Ray.
gifts.
That's awesome.
He knows.
Yeah. Give your phone, that's one.
Yeah.
Won't go too far. I'll give you an hour, give you. Very nice, thanks, buddy. You might want to wait this. Bears from that video short. If it's heavy around.
Michael, you want to do this since you're the
Yeah, I did.
They keep it.
No. All we gotta go in and whether, but he was the only application, so we paid for it.
I'm sorry, Jim, no, Jim, he's out there.
Just for the subdivision, yeah, you go out and get more money from them.
Yeah, that just puts it like.
Yeah, they don't get the CO or anything finalized.
saying that, I don't even know. Doesn't take long. That it doesn't take long. You know, my PTA, if I ever do apply,
You're a lawyer, and you're married.
take problems to turn off.
Mike.
No, my wife had never been laughing.
Doing this? $86?
Rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Councilmember Clotworthy? Here. Councilmember Darrow? Here. Councilmember Gavin? Here. Councilmember Ostrom?
Here.
Councilmember Holler? Here. Mayor Granstrom? Here. This meeting is advertised in accordance with Open Public Meetings Act and complies with all laws therein. So we have, the first order of business is a proclamation presented to Chief Seamus Ellis. I would say former Chief Seamus Ellis now.
All right, you never let.
So I have a proclamation here for him. Whereas the Chief Seamus Ellis has devoted more than 26 years of exemplary service for the profession of law enforcement, beginning his career on October 31st, 1998, as a Class 2 Special Law Enforcement Officer with the CIO Police Department. Whereas Chief Ellis later joined the Brooklawn Police Department, where he continued to serve with a distinction earning the respect of his colleagues and the community alike. And whereas he was promoted to the rank of sergeant in 2010, and through the years of hard work, outstanding leadership, and dedication to the public safety, was promoted to the position of chief of police in 2015. The chief consistently led by example, held fast to the guiding principles of being the professional, reasonable, and respectful. Your favorite line. 3 words that served as the foundation of our leadership philosophy and a standard by which all officers were expected to perform their duties. And whereas the Chief Ellis' tenure as the chief of police has been marked by his steady leadership, community engagement, and unwavering commitment to the integrity of the excellence of law enforcement. Whereas his leadership and character have made a lasting and positive impact on the borough of Brooklawn and its police department for years to come. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that the mayor and council of the borough of Brooklawn hereby express their deepest gratitude and appreciation to Chief Seamus Ellis for his outstanding services and congratulate him on his well-earned retirement.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then this is the, we have also here a key to the city. You can get it any door you want, anytime you want. So our old one, they made them years ago. Old one here, so you have a key to the city now.
Great, thank you very much.
That goes way back. It's on the
Back
little-
many years, back to my grandfather, because a lot of them giving a lot of
That's
people that
incredible.
now. Yeah.
That's incredible, that's beautiful.
Very
Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, we'll get pictures. Thank you very much. Mayor Council, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the support over the years, past and present. Captain, come on in here.
Yeah, boss.
There it is.
So, just a shadow box on behalf of the PD. Chief Ellis hired me 10 years ago. I've been my mentor ever since, and, thank you for everything.
I appreciate you. Thank you very much. This is beautiful. This is unbelievable. Just 1 minute at a time. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mayor, past and present, council members, all 9 yards. I should have never left. Retirement stakes. You're not getting kicked. You're not getting kicked. Thank you. Thank you.
This is a gift from us to you. We had it ready a while ago, but they weren't ready yet, so we had to win them. But we did have it ready for you. We want to say to you, thank you for all your kindness, all the times you called when I was in the hospital afterwards. You
Same
called
here.
Keith, and
Yeah.
you've
Thank
been
you.
great. We love you, and we will miss you.
I miss you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So never left, right? Thank you, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Real fast, a shout out to this woman. This is my rock, 26 and a half years or in this profession, 23 years my wife. She took care of everything at home. Everything at home. She did. How much my grandbaby has. He's my man right there. Thank you very much. Very nice. Best wishes for everything. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Did she send me up to work yet?
With that,
Did she send me?
I go to Outer Banks next week, but when I come back, I'm gonna get a job. I'm gonna get a job.
Are you in the police force is hired? Not this one.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Get out. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I should have never left.
We're gonna do that back.
I miss it all. You're a great man, so as you know that. Thank you
I
very much.
better not walk in Walmart.
Yeah. No. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're a small boy.
Right?
That's hilarious. That's unbelievable.
Welcome to Brooklawn.
I love it.
All right,
Thank you.
moving along, we have, meeting minutes for the work session held on June 4th, 2025, regular session and executive session held on June 6th, 2025. I need a motion to accept.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Moving on, we have committee reports. If everybody had a chance to read the committee reports, that was stated. If you're good to go, we need a motion to accept the committee report.
I'll make the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Correspondence. We have one correspondence here. Hello, everyone. I just wanted to send an email out because sometimes when you get caught up in the day-to-day hectic schedule, that we forget to thank the people and the organizations that helped us through stressful and difficult times. Over 30 years, I've been working at the Brooklawn Management Corporation and have been associated with the Borough of Brooklawn. There has been many times a situation where we collectively pull together and accomplish things that many thought couldn't be done. I appreciate the collaborative efforts on both our tenants, our employees, and our Brooklawn management staff, and have shown each other over the years. I truly believe that we have created a special relationship between the municipality and the development that should be an example for others to follow. Most recently, we had an emergency where a small water line leak turned into a major disruption, but with the professional cooperation from Mike Ostrom and the Public Works Department, we were able to limit the downtime, the repair, and costs associated with the restoration. Mike responded quickly, communicated calmly, and really diffused the tense situation between the major tenant, contractors, and myself. I appreciated his knowledge of the property, but also the ability to discuss the condition in a non-technical way so that everyone on the team understood the repair procedures and what to do. He really was a big help in during this stressful time. Again, I appreciate the working relationship we have and look forward to growing it for the years to come. Joe Savro, the Director of Asset Management for Brooklawn Management Corporation. So I just want to give
Very
everybody.
nice, Mike.
Great job to you and the team.
So that's it for the committee report. We correspondence to me. We now have the public portion. Individuals must state their name and address for the record and respect the 5-minute time limit while addressing the governing body. I need a motion to open to the public.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are now open to the public. Any public comments?
Kathleen Lasso, 6 Christiana Street. I just want to thank Mike for the benches in the park. They look beautiful, and he did a great job. Thank you.
Anyone else?
Sit.
You have someone?
My name is Maya DeAndrea. I live at 105 9th Ave in Haddon Heights, and I'm here on behalf of the Pinelands Preservation Alliance, an environmental group that works in the Pinelands region. And I'm just here to speak a little bit about the Green Amendment. For those who aren't familiar, it's a movement that was started a while back. It's been accepted into the New York, Pennsylvania, and Montana state constitutions. And its primary goal is to put environmental rights on par with civil, human, and political rights in state constitutions. So that kind of acts as a backboard and jumping point for other environmental policies because it protects an individual's right to clean air, pure water, and it gives individuals legal standing to go up against corporations or governments when those parties aren't protecting the environmental interests of their people. And so Pinelands Preservation Alliance is hosting a town hall for Camden County on July 30th. We would love if we could get some support from Brooklawn. Our other ask, we have Burlington County a few years back passed a resolution in support of the Green Amendment. Wardentown at their meeting tonight is doing the same, and we're hoping that Camden County is passing that resolution next month. If the Green Amendment is would be a priority of yours, we would greatly appreciate it if Brooklawn could also produce a resolution in support. If there's any questions about what the Green Amendment is, I'd be happy to answer them if you have any further questions. But yeah, we would really appreciate any support because it really is a great effort in the right step for environmentalism.
On July 30th, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Is that, can you log in, Zoom, anything like that, or do you need to be in attendance?
I will ask my boss and I can follow up. I can send an email.
And can you just possibly email us some information about the green amendment, just so we can
Yeah.
understand fully what it's about, if that's possible?
Yeah, for sure. I can send it.
Okay, that's great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You need information for us for the emails or?
Yeah, is there
Contact
someone in particular?
I can put.
It's on the website, too.
It's on the website.
Yeah, I
I'll
can-
let you know.
Just get to one of us, we'll all get
Thank
it.
you.
I'm Mike Osham, Director of Public Works.
Nice.
Send me your information and I'll correspond with all of us together.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Need a motion to close the, public.
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We have new business. We have, a whole bunch of resolutions to get through here, so bear with me. A whole one of them. Resolution number 113, 2025, authorization to waive interest accumulated on the second quarter tax bill for block 109, lot 12, 201 South Broadway, in the amount of $97.94. Need a motion to accept.
Motion.
I'll second.
Any questions on the motion?
Yeah, just why the waiver,
What's that?
just why the waiver of the interest.
Yeah, so, that's why I made sure we put any questions on it, but so what happened was this person had their check stolen out of their car. There's a police report on the matter. They didn't, and then it was cash and they had no cash to pay it right then and there. It was extenuating circumstances and you need a resolution to waive any interest. And this was the first time I ever would actually say you should waive it for them, because they didn't have the money to pay for it right then and there, but they came and paid the taxes. And they just felt they had the check, but the check was stolen and cashed. So, and there's a police report to back it up too. So. And I need to do a roll call vote for that, so I need Councilmember Flatworthy,
Yes.
Councilmember Darrow,
Yes.
Councilmember Holler,
Yes.
Councilmember McAdams,
Yes.
Councilmember Ostrom,
Yes.
motion carries. Next, order of business, we have the, motion to pay all the bills and vouchers as they're in that order. I need a motion to accept.
Second.
Who second that?
First.
Roll call vote. Councilmember Flatworthy,
Yes.
Councilmember Darrow,
Yes.
Councilmember Holler,
Yes.
Councilmember McAdams,
Yes.
Councilmember Ostrom.
Yes.
We have a fire application, acceptance of the fireman's, application for a membership with Jaden A. Terrazini. We need a motion to accept the fire application. If anybody has any questions for, the,
John, you have anything to say about that?
No, he's young, he's ready to go, and so far, he's been doing good. He's scheduled to go to firefighter 1 school next month.
Great.
Very good.
we need a motion to accept.
Motion to.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. We have items of discussion. We had, there are pictures, in the, Google Drive, if you haven't seen them, for a handicap parking request at 310 Paris Avenue. There is a report from the Captain Brewster, who stated that he feels that, after investigating the parking space, that there should not be one granted, for an ordinance. So if you have any questions for if the captain wants to speak on his behalf, go ahead. Questions?
Well, why wouldn't it be granted, you know?
So if you look at my report, sir, he has a 2-car driveway. He does have some documented medical history. And basically when he gets out of his driveway, there's an elevated surface, which is a grass surface, you see the photograph. For him to alleviate that, he parks in the street, which he wants a handicap sign for. But it doesn't alleviate him having to step up on the curb or traverse the driveway, which is still an incline. So either way, it's faced with an incline. I don't think the handicap parking spot really addresses that issue. So he's got a 2-car driveway plus about 5 parking spots out front. And he says parking is typically available. Sometimes it's not. So more often than not, it is available, the 5 spots out front of his house, less than it not being available. Now, he does have the option to block his own driveway, where he could block his own driveway and still, essentially get what he wants, right, to go up to his front door. Other than that, you may have to do some landscaping issues, maybe concrete outside that driveway if you wanted to. But, I just don't think it called for it, for that specific case.
We could notify him, any thing that we could do to help with that, like you said, something could be cleared, or whatever in front of the driveway, whatever.
Yeah.
Senior citizen, senior? Any,
Handicap, I'll check on his age.
yeah, no, I'm just,
Mid-60s.
so we, as the town, will be willing to help out with any cleaning of that to make it safe for him, rather than, I understand what you're saying, with the handicap spot, not needed, probably in front of his driveway to get up. You have an apron there he can walk, so.
Correct, so it's still an elevation with the apron.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than the curb, right?
Well, it's either the driveway apron or the curb, that's the solution to the, if you look at the photographs, he's got the two-car driveway, but when he steps out into the grass, it's like there's an elevation. So either way, there's still an elevation. I don't know if granting the handicap spot fixes that issue.
Right.
The lawn is actually, Captain Brewster and I took a look at this, the lawn is actually less of an incline than it would be to step up an elevated surface or to go up as in a driveway.
I know we get a lot of applications for that type of parking, because of parking, sometimes, very good on that.
Just wondering if there are any grants or anything that we can probably look into for him to get things modified.
That's something I would have to look into with Camden County. I know they had some before, but it's more often than not, it's not ran, but I can certainly make a call.
If there's anything that we can do to help, I don't know about the actual work itself. We're committed to do that, but if there's any kind of.
Well, if it's any kind of safety issue, we're willing to.
Yeah, if it's something I can fix, I'll get it done.
Okay, well, no, I saw it, I saw it.
Mike has other pictures.
Yeah.
That's it. Keep it going. One's a two. So basically, you can end up having to take for another resident's parking spot, you could have kept it too, right?
So we have, any motion to deny it, or?
Yes.
We would need a motion to, deny the application based on the recommendation of the captain.
Motion, second.
All in favor? Carried.
Okay, we're open to council.
Mind if I jump in? Okay, yeah, have a good one. All right, so Trish and I have been working on the community center. So right before you opted out for a few weeks, we had received the approval for the quote to rekey not only the outside door, but also add a lock on the inside for the closet, people keep all their things. So very great programming. The price was, kind of under where we need, crazy approval for. So we're going to move forward with that kind of based on what we did. I wanted to oversee it, so I wanted to wait till I was back, kind of stateside to do that. So I'll make sure that we start rolling on that probably this week or next. The schedule is maybe a week out. Rollout on that is going to be, we're going to call everybody, we're going to call them again, and then we'll probably schedule time for them to pick up key cards. In the quote and in the package that we get, I think we get like 50 key cards, and you can always buy more. And then there'll also be kind of the cell phone access for up to 5 people to unlock. So I would say, and which can change at any time. So I would say probably easy to fill 5. Kind of Public Works, Mayor, Ryan, Trish probably, and I think it'll be pretty good. And then maybe we'll let one ride. As I mentioned, you can remotely open and lock. And then you're also able to set up days. So like if someone only has authority to run, a class on Wednesday morning, that key card will only work on Wednesday mornings, right? So it's cool. One of the other kind of big pillars of what we were trying to do here, and I had a good call today after harassing our website people to pick up the phone. There is a nice option. So the way that I wanted, like my vision for kind of user experience would be, right now it's very hands-on. It has like a small mom and pop feel where I think it could be more professional when you try to reserve. You can see what's available, pricing, all of that, do it all through the website. There might be some kind of manual parts here, depending on what we have access to, right, which I'll talk to you about, but here was what we had in mind. So on our website, we have the tiles up top, and it's, all the main things, and departments, things like that. We would either create a tile or just link it into community center. From there, you can click on community center, and then it would take you to a page. Recently, SurveyMonkey, everybody's seen that, they purchased a kind of form builder. It's called Wufoo, WUFOO. Very good. You can create this to whatever you want. So we went through and kind of made one up today. You can request dates in there. You can have a URL to link to a Google Calendar that we all could see, and then from there you can make the request. You can have what's required, what's not. DocuSign is in there if we decide to sign contracts through all that, and then they can just initial. They can also pay on there. There is like 10 types of kind of payment things. It's got Stripe, PayPal, Square, USA ePay, all kinds of stuff there. You can also just do the deposit, and then it'll send them a receipt to them as well as us. And then you can kind of customize those receipts so that what actually goes to them says, here's your date, here's what it is, here's who to contact. So anything after sales support would be right there. Wufoo does not charge, so that would be free. That being said, as I'm sure it is for other things, which we could include this if we want, like I use Square at the business, they charge a small percentage. So that's something that would be in there, but they are doing all the work for, kind of payment process. They would embed this on, it would be done online.
The deposit's contingent on them returning the key to us.
It's a non-refundable deposit. So, the idea, the cost was gonna be, $600, and then that $150 is non-refundable. So that would go towards the event, and they would only owe the $450. And then, if they don't return the key, because I think the keys are like $20, it's that. If they damage the place like a little bit, it's that too. And it would store the credit card information for that amount of time, just to be able to close it out.
So John, when they get, you have a birthday party or something, you got that key, that gives you access, Tuesday at 6 PM, whatever the case is, gives you access for that. If
Yes.
I keep that card, do I get another 6 PM on a Tuesday? Can I access, or it's that one time slot that day? My card's useless after that.
It's like, it's basically just a piece of plastic after you set that time up. Now, that is the hands-on part for us of, I'm gonna assign this to you at this time. But with this new software, once we're trained on it, just like we're doing with everybody, like, kind of all the other vendors, it's basically, we just get used to, just like hotels. You're on this card, scanned, it's ready to go, kind of here you go. You have this access until it expires.
And are we just kind of like, are we, I guess, encouraging to get them back? Or
I would say yes. So that's one thing that once we have the rollout and we see this whole key thing, my take on it would be leave the card there, drop it off at the office, or bring the card back to get, whatever. We could charge additional, we could do whatever. That would be my mindset, is it would be good to get these back because they are reusable for a very long time.
We do like a little mailbox outside or something, just drop it in
That
the
sounds good.
mailbox.
Just like kind of rental car keys.
Yeah.
Something like that. That's what I'm thinking too, because they are, I think you buy them in kind of boxes of 50, but I think it might be $5 or $10 a card, so they're not cheap. But, they last forever.
Who's the Dropbox at?
I would do a Dropbox in there when you're about to walk out, maybe right on the outside. Just like you kind of half decent mailbox. We're all done. You drop it in there. We would retrieve it. Once every couple weeks. There's probably gonna be a few in there, and I think that'd be pretty good.
Who's the third committee member on that committee?
I don't remember.
Next here.
You guys. So yeah. So that's the.
We'll check
We have to double check.
It changed recently, I think. I think me and Chris were still on.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, so that's pretty much the idea there. But, we have to move forward right now. Think about it, kind of poke holes in it. That's what I'm gonna do. I was able to have that call at 3 o'clock today, so this is as fully baked as I am at the moment.
John, I have a quick question. On the backup came, because I travel a lot. And it's amazing how many times I go away, my car doesn't work when I go back. What happens if they go out the door and they can't get back in? Who would they contact? I mean, this happens to me right every time I travel.
Fair. So there would be a gray area like on that, right? So there would be, I left something in there, it's blacked out. I think we have, kind of, people on call with, Public Works. I don't know if we want to roll that into the responsibility. I would say, in my opinion, with kind of what's in there, if it's major, do this. If not, contact us during regular business hours, like then we'll come help you out. Because it will happen, but also, I mean, there's gonna be nobody in the office to press the button. So,
not to step in on your conversation, but like you're saying, we have on-call guys. I've had it before where somebody's had to come to the house to get something or something like that. It's simply gonna be a phone call. I have access to the cameras currently what's inside there. If they had to call me to get in, if I had access to let them in remotely,
you could.
It would not be a big deal.
I'm not sure if I want to sign us up for that. Then it's
Then they're
like,
gonna put your number everywhere on the thing. And
Yeah.
Well, what I was thinking was them just to call the non-emergent line.
Sure, too.
So
Maybe
they
it
just
would
call
kind
the
of transfer
non-emergent line,
around.
and whoever gets the call.
They will dispatch them anyway, because they're on call.
And then I guess there would be you could have a live key card at all times in a spot that all of your Public Works could access.
I'm just trying to
That makes sense.
limit overtime. Like, if the guys come in, they're coming in. Like,
Yeah.
I can't be like, oh, hey, you can come over, but I'm just saying that's an option.
Yeah.
Put it on your table.
Yeah,
Because John, I know cops know how many times I have to come to them because we have a problem getting in gym. So.
It could be police, yeah.
No, I'm not saying,
one of
I'm
those.
not saying, but I have to, they're right here anyway, so.
Yeah.
Get us in, so.
Yeah, that was one, when we originally had done this, that I was thinking about, I think the office personnel would have, because it is like a software, and hardware on like a computer that you'd be able to use, kind of easily press a button, send something out, make the cards. But the after-hour support would be, definitely something that we would have to take on.
Is it unlimited access within like that time frame? Like I'm
Yeah,
6 to
yeah.
7, I can
Yeah.
swipe in and out as many times.
Yeah.
Just after 7, I get cut off.
Exactly. 6:59, you're good, 7:01 card's dead.
But you did say that they can access it remotely, right?
No, there's 5 licenses for people to do that all the time. We could give them one of those accesses, but I would say that's better for us.
No. So what I'm saying is for them to call the emergent line, and if, I'd like for, Mike, to have that app on his phone so that he could access it remotely. So
That
he
one,
has to come in.
my understanding of it, with the package that we're getting is your phone will serve as a key card forever. We have those. But I don't think that phone has the same access as the computer that would have installed to do that unlocking. Your phone is basically a key card, it's not the
The
program.
actual, okay, I got you.
So
Not remote.
and those kind of things start to really creep up in expense.
I got you.
So we wanted a level of friendly but not egregious, you know what I mean? Because the volume in this will not be, I'd like to start marketing this to sell and make some money, but I don't, I don't want to spend like $50,000 on something that will never be $50,000.
John, just to follow up on that question, council have access in and out. Would this be, I'm gonna say Bruce Tanner has access from 6 to 9, that 6 to 9, you don't have to worry about the key, the door's gonna be unlocked?
No,
So there-
badge every time.
There's no way to bypass, because you understand,
You
somebody
might leave
runs
a
out.
hotel room open for 2 days if it's to your name.
And I understand, but at a social event they may have there, you have to have somebody come and open the door every 2 seconds, that's why I was getting at. I didn't know whether some, where you'd have a time frame.
That's a good thought. I would say it would be a bad idea to leave it open like
I
that.
don't like that.
But I'd like to figure that out because like,
It's
so,
always inside and let you.
yeah.
Well, then you're gonna get people putting cones in the door.
Yeah.
That's,
We'll see
they're
that.
gonna prop them open.
That's gonna happen.
That's happening.
But if you're in the bathroom and then somebody walks outside, like what happens? Because when they do a key, they unlock the door itself, or this, just like the school, it locks every time that, someone's in and out, like needs to let you in. I mean, inconvenience versus safety is kind of the discussion there.
Hey, John, whoever gets the key, most of these, it's a buzzer point type of
Yes.
Saying it wasn't a switch. Whoever gets the key can, I'm sure on the inside of that, there's a manual open. Most buzzer,
Yeah.
so
You tighten it up
get
so
in,
that it
it
doesn't
opens the
make the
door,
connection.
buzz you open.
Yeah.
But it's probably a panic hardware anyway.
Yeah.
Inside there should be a manual, and that person will be responsible to make sure that was locked. You know,
Back to my thing of assumed negligence, they will never do it.
Yeah, they'll never keep it open, they'll leave it open and.
They'll leave it open like all the time. Whatever you think people are going to do, they're gonna do it.
Let's just take it back to your committee and.
Yeah,
quick question too.
but these are good thoughts.
Would
You know,
that-
poke more holes so that I can,
Yeah, with that
think about it.
type of system, that, how would that work on pickleball? Like, getting in and then access and
We can do the same thing.
Same
It's just-
type of a
It's a
deal.
different program. We were trying to
Yeah,
launch
we
a program.
we try to do this too.
Okay.
This is the same one the school uses, which is nice. This is the same thing, but that's like, totally different software, totally different program. But yeah, we had the same thought.
okay. Anything else, Jeff?
I'm just gonna write down your questions here. No, so this is good. It solves a lot of problems. And I think we can market this and I think we could make it more of like a nice, kind of hopefully revenue center for the town. Makes it safer, we'll sleep better at night. We'll probably take on a little bit of work with this, but I think hopefully the payoff would be better. And it'll be well managed and not sloppy, then we'll have tracking, we have things like that. Kind of no one's gonna get over on us. The contracts all in one place, kind of having an idea of what happens in there. So these are all pros. I'd like you guys to think of the cons. Like, I'd like you guys to think of like, what are we not thinking about? Like, the after hours support, like, what are we gonna do there? If one person has the key and then, people coming in and out, do they have to knock on the door, like, should be let in every time? You know what I mean? We lock them after, like, we're not gonna send public works all the time to do it, or kind of have police, like, turn the thing in there. So that's definitely, something good to think about. If you have any other thoughts, let me know. I'm gonna think about this for a little bit, probably in another week or so. Maybe we'll pull a call with the committee. We'll talk through these things and, kind of see where we're at. But if you have any other bad ideas or, poke holes in this, and let me know.
With those 5 active keys, like police, for certain public works, the administrator.
Probably, you guys would be 4. As well. One, two,
We're gonna have one
three,
here.
police.
Yeah, I mean, just,
And then cards, obviously, like, you might prefer to carry the card. You know what I mean? Cool.
I just need one just for election day, so I'd probably be easier to, I don't think I need the phone all the time, but
Nah,
I can just use a card.
yeah, exactly. I mean,
Are they the same as McKee's doing it?
Yeah.
Or is it the same as are the card these things?
there's options.
McKee hooked these up.
Yeah, there's options, I guess.
Okay. That's
Sure.
good.
Are we getting those fobs? Because I have public works employees that have to get in there almost.
Yeah.
Okay. we're
We would
good.
get whatever we need.
We're good, we're good.
And like I said, there's a lot of options. Usually we would give people just a card, but yeah.
okay. Is that it?
Yep.
Bruce, what do you got? Anything?
No, we're all set for the ball field until September.
Congratulations to Legion team.
Well, they played in state finals this weekend. Matter of fact, you look into the New York skyline, that's how far away it is. It's an awful ride. Everyone's on board for the charging to use the fields. Okay, and hopefully this week or next week, I'm assuming that Curry will put the net up. I guarantee they're waiting for previous payments. But other than that, everybody's on board with the field. And the parking signs have done great. I mean, it's amazing how people, matter of fact, it was teams from Hamilton the other day, which is up near Trenton. Almost all the people parked at the church. So I saw them leaving and I was going behind the church. So that worked out, really worked out well. So other than that, we had some people on 6th Street come up yesterday and thank us for what we've been doing for them, which I thought was impressive. I said, oh my God, when I saw them walk up, here we go. They were very thankful, that we've done everything we possibly can. So, other than that, that's it.
Yeah, you're doing a great job with that. You got Harry stepping, everything
Harry,
moving.
he loves it.
Stacy. Come on.
I have everything.
You are, by the way, on that committee.
yes, I know, we just found out. Well, not just found out, but we clarified.
Sidebar.
We clarified.
Yes.
But, yeah, nothing really is going on. Christine sent me, an updated list on, what needs to be updated with, some of the borough homes. But, other than that, everything's going pretty okay.
Very good. All right. Colin.
Just 4th of July went really well. I want to thank Trish and Todd, did a ton of work obviously on that. It was a lot of fun. Kids loved the slip and slide thing. They had a ton of fun on that. It was a pretty good time. The games, we brought them back for the first time in a long time, and we had a smaller turnout, but they had a ton of fun. Kids made a ton of money. So they had a ton of fun with that. So it was a pretty great day. I want to thank everybody for volunteering, and Mike for cooking over there. So we appreciate everything, all the time you guys put in, kind of helping us out over there.
I thought you cooked, Brett. I saw you cook.
You like one burger, but that's.
Finish roll.
I mean, you didn't do all the options that we had. That's fine. That's something else later on. And then the pickleball court, they did the excavating today. They did a fabulous job with it, with the bathrooms as well. So obviously tying them together. I did want to ask Mike, is it possible? And I don't know the layout. I didn't get to see the layout of it. Those porta pots that are kind of going in there, we're planning on, can they go, how far back are they, are we planning on placing them within that structure? I saw where they dug it out today.
Yeah, like to the back end of that.
I was hoping that it would be, because we were trying to preserve sight lines, just kind of the idea behind it, so I don't want to put we had this beautiful glass, you put sight lines and you put a porta pot right.
Yeah, it's not gonna be right on top of
If it could be behind, which we do have access behind the building, because you're already blocked, would be.
What,
kind of
all the way behind the?
No, not all the way back, but where they're already dug, you can see if we place them to where they're not obstructing sight lines on the side. Of the
Yeah, we
building.
can definitely, we have to be careful going any further past the building, because we have a lot of utilities that run across there.
Yeah, you don't have to go behind it, it's where they dug, it'll fit. I just want to make sure they're not like toward the front where now you're taking away.
Yeah, no, we'll be good, we'll make it work, even if you want to be on site or something like that, or the mayor.
Like they're actually back behind that one line anyway. If you're looking down, they're behind the building line.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, they're pretty far back, yeah.
Because there's like it's like 16 feet from pickleball.
Yeah, I saw them dig it.
So that's a pretty good area.
And how often do they get service?
As often as we like, once I do, usually once a week is a lot.
Yeah.
So-
Because that pickleball being enclosed
So-
does grab some, it'll contain odors and might.
Yeah, no, you won't have a problem with odor.
Okay.
Guaranteed, no, that will not be an issue at all.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah,
It has to be every week, because I see them.
Yeah, depending on, we'll determine the usage, once we start seeing signups and things like that, we can deal with that, but that's a later thing for sure. Whatever it needs to be is what it'll be.
And I got calling from Mobility today, Lifetime Mobility for the ramp. They're gonna be installing on August 13th.
Okay, we had a meeting on
For
site,
like
I
5
told them to
guys.
send me an email, so that's a hard date.
Yes.
Okay.
They just called me today, like an hour before the meeting. So August 13th, they get the Monday. They sent me.
They have them, by the way, they're in. They are in. So
Yeah.
we met with him, Mike Johnson.
Like,
Johnson, met with him today, and they're in, got everything everything worked out, so, good to move on that.
And we have the stickers going in for the birds to stop killing the birds. So I appreciate you guys doing.
They'll be put up, I had some help from the mayor earlier today, so we're in good shape.
Yeah. And I know it's not perfect, we would love it to be clear as day, but we're also trying to preserve wildlife, so it's trying to do what we can.
No birds, we should.
No, it's been, yeah, even that one side's been
Yeah.
solid. I would love just to do one side, but your guys would love to do one side.
Yeah.
We could run it down one side and monitor, I mean.
I think we could talk about that later. The mayor and I could even meet, so.
I mean, that's the main side that they.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hitting, so we can monitor, but.
Made it a little easier for the,
I know you did.
for the workers, and I think they're following. And it works out perfectly.
Yeah, we'll be good.
That's all I have.
And not to mention, that outside is a tough area to work. They gotta
Yeah.
throw ladders up against the glass. So most of that dirt that came out, he's leveling out the back.
Yeah, I told him to put that back and just build that out.
Yeah, that's gonna work out great.
It would be really good.
Very good. Jeff,
Yes, two quick things. They said word of mouth is the best marketing tool you can have. I like to really, with the committee, with the celebration committee, the last two events have really grown, and the support and the talk of the town has come back to me. Not a lot of people is really taking off. They're really happy. They're glad things are coming back. You know, I know 2020 and that and so forth, but these parents and the little kids, you can just see it. Now, obviously, you guys been in this community long enough, you're 20 years, we've 5 years. I just feel that feeling coming back to me who I talk to, and people stop. Not every single person in the community, but the vibes there, you know, from Easter to, I know we had 15, 16 kids, but 3 of those parents, great water slide, the speeding race and so forth. It's just, you can feel it coming back. We should all pat ourselves on the back because it's pumped up. And 4 years from there, probably it's going to be bigger and bigger, the fireworks and so forth. I just, I sat out there before I came up here and wanted the celebrations to get bigger, not bigger, more compact and more friendly. And every one of us is out there shaking hands and kissing babies, per se.
Yeah.
I think it was a great job of 4th of July. Like I said, you just saw the excitement starting to build back up. And guys should always pat yourself on the back for it because I think with the community and so forth, you just see it. You just see it. Again, there's a lot of other obstacles in this community, but we take one at a time. And like I said, they were glad that the 4th of July parade came back. There were some obstacles like getting so forth. But next year, with the cars and soap boxes and so forth, people are excited. I mean, I can just feel it. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not optimistic.
I don't think you guys are doing a great job. Council, I gotta tell you,
It's just.
this town's moving.
It is.
We got stuff moving.
And I hope that people out there can see that. Like, again, we have a long way to go. I'm not saying we don't, but I think, this just small piece of the pie is going, so forth. And for the baseball department, kudos, Councilman Darrow. I was there with the parking in the church, just to monitor, nothing, it was fine. It was it was because of Councilman Darrow.
And those signs really worked.
Yes.
Believe it or not.
I said whatever you want.
I was surprised, even so I saw signs by Parker.
Exactly. So, and the garden, it's unbelievable.
Is anyone taking a look at the?
I've sent pictures. It's like,
Harry showed me 700 photos.
I get
He said there's peppers, it's crazy.
When that watermelon comes out, we're all eating, all eating.
we have 3 on the vine right now, and I said one fell off, and Mr. Football and Rabbit is getting a little dessert every night, but it's not just the again, people who know me, I get very excited over stupid stuff, but it's the hummingbirds, it's the dragonflies, it's the butterflies that come around.
Looks like we put in the, what's it called?
Lavender?
Pollinated flowers.
Pollinator
Pollinator.
stuff.
And and like I said, it's just, we're gonna pick our first cabbage in a day or two. I was told we have to pick the cabbage. Again, Harry, phenomenal. Miss Connie's out there who's volunteering for meetings.
Oh, great.
So Jeff, what happens to the vegetables that grown? I mean,
They're gonna go to the seniors.
That's what I said. I mean,
Yeah.
good,
Yeah, it's all for the seniors, or people who
I'm
can't.
saying
You've got another
Yeah.
25 years.
Yeah, you and McDonald's, yeah, you're right, you're not even vegetable.
You should see the eggplants. The eggplants are like this big.
okay, I need egg cream and Jersey tomatoes.
Brooklawn tomatoes,
Yeah,
That's all.
well, it's still Jersey.
That's right. We're gonna-
special heirloom.
Thanks for your work on that, Jeff.
Yeah, that's great,
It's pure
man.
luck, but
The passion is unbelievable.
Harry called me and he says, I don't know how it did it, but one of the watermelons grew outside the fence. I went, what? I don't know how it got out there. I went over there and sure enough, along the fence, the little vine came out.
Yeah.
And he says, so we have a lot of fun over there. That's great.
Good.
Yeah.
And we're
I'll go check it out tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna put on the council poll to talk to Ryan about. We got the shirts coming from fall. I mean, it's, we have a plan.
We might have, maybe we'll have a open day like next weekend or something.
A little tent.
Stuff is ready to eat.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
You could be able to start a little farmer's market over there.
Yeah, there it is.
Take up space.
I mean, looking back, looking
I got
back.
that money in 2019. I'm glad it's being spent finally and get this thing up and running.
We could, you could actually.
Should put in Bitcoin back then. We could have bought the town.
Yeah, time's over.
What would you do with that?
Maybe you got it next.
Well, we ran into a problem when we went because Jeff and I talked about it, that we wanted to use the church lot for a flea market.
Yeah.
And then we said, people said really best times to fall, because right now, we're directing everybody to go park over there now. So on the weekends, it's completely filled up. So we're trying to figure out how to do this now.
I'd be happy to buy things that I don't need there.
Yeah.
Great.
65 and over gets it for free.
No, because we had, wanted to get some use out of the parking, but people got going over there. So, the one thing that was over there, it's amazing how many people, must be residents parking over there too. How many cars are in that lot? I was over there today. It was like 12 cars parked there.
Mike, you got anything?
No, sir, I'm good. That's good. Things are moving, just staying on top of it all, that's all.
When you're gonna send the men back into the pickleball?
If not the end of it, they should be able to be there at the end of this week. I get a couple, we're taking down 3 or 4 trees this week. Got some grass we gotta catch on because of the rain, but it's on the hit list.
Can't catch up?
Nah, it's
Unbelievable.
It's been tough this year, it's been tough with grass, so just bear with us, you know, we're getting it done, we're hitting the hot spots, but we'll get it done.
And the mayor and I were talking about that. We were just saying that we would be, and obviously, you know, going to you, but if those guys wanted to like flip and work some nighttime hours to avoid that sun in the pickleball court.
I've already asked them.
It's up to them.
Yeah, they'll be fine in the heat. They're good, they're good.
I'm surprised. I think
Yeah, they're-
switch up would be great.
Nah, they were like, not hard, we're good.
Okay.
12.
Okay.
All right. Michael, do you have anything? You can handle shit.
It's not safe out there, man. Don't come, boy, don't come at me.
So I just wanted to thank the mayor and council for the proclamation. I think it was a great ceremony to honor Chief Ellis's 26 years of service. So great job on doing that. The key to the city, a little much, but.
How many years?
6 months.
6 months, so.
Me and Mike get one, that's good.
Maybe. So, yeah, Officer Letter's back. He was on leave with his baby girl being born. Everybody's happy and healthy. We're excited. Some equipment, a little bit older. Our live scan fingerprint machine operating in 2019 on Windows 10. So that's getting upgraded. But all in all, equipment's good, personnel's good, and everything's good. I want to thank Mike Oshram too, because sometimes you start investigating crime and stuff like that, and you get to the root cause of the issue. And it can come down to an ordinance, right? You can identify that maybe some people are subleasing and stuff like that. So he's been testifying in court, he's been signing charges on the ordinance side. And so thanks, keep up the great work on that. And our guys are putting together a 1, 3, 5-year plan to make this place better. And right now we're in a good spot. So.
Mike, can I ask two quick questions? The idea of the safety thing with people vacation, apparently he's taken off. You said, well.
That was great. What a great idea.
So I can't take credit for that. That came from the mayor and council, or from council, and I heard him say it, and it was a great idea, so we ran with it.
Now, I know you're gonna hate this question. What's going with the bicycle?
So I didn't want to put the cart before the horse. The bicycle is actually sitting in my office.
Oh, okay.
It's a beautiful bike. I took it for a ride today. He's got a video. Don't watch it. But I want to put the lights on there and the stickers.
Okay, I was just curious.
And we got to dust off the helmet, but in a week or two, you should see somebody cruising around this time of night. So flagging down,
And you and I also talked about like even people walking patrol around.
100%.
Okay.
They're pegs?
No pegs.
They run
There's a kickstand.
There you go.
There's a bag on the back for water and,
Cool.
Maybe an You gotta be ready to go. So, whenever he's in a patrol car, you gotta keep dancing, make sure you're ready to go, so.
No, thank you, guys.
Yeah, that's great.
I would like to make it mandatory that everyone at least try it, including.
Jumps, maybe.
I just gotta check with the Jeff, make sure we're okay.
Yeah,
I don't want anybody to get hurt.
right.
Everybody's healthy, so, that's the update from the PD.
All right, thank you. Brian?
All right. We're moving along with the raffle. We're gonna start selling, tickets after, the first week of August, for the 100 year, like basically the 100 prizes for the 100 year, that even though it was last year, and all the proceeds will go to the seniors and certain, things. So, but, a lot of the prizes there, the only thing that we're gonna do in the rules, anybody that works here, anybody on council, they can win any prize except the grand prize, which is, I think it's fair that you can't win that. If you do buy tickets, you can win any of the 99 prizes. Grand prize for the off-expense paid cruise could be somebody else, but everybody else could win. How it's gonna work is, if you win one of the, the top nine, the bottom 90 prizes, not the top 10, your ticket is pulled, it stays out of the pack if you win, and it'll go back in for the top 10. You're gonna think you bought a ticket, but it'll go back in the top 10, so you still get a shot at the grand prize. So even if you just bought one ticket and you happen to win, you still get a shot at the grand prize. I think everybody should get a shot if you're buying a ticket to get a shot at that grand prize. So that's the rules. That's going to be a thing. So one of the things, the screen is up. One of the things was I told you that there was going to be a prize at the end of the. What's that?
This better be good.
It is good.
It's
so
right.
what
It's
is
gonna be good.
one of the prizes that we're going to give out before I put it up there is a thing that's tailor-made for the Borough of Brooklawn. And it's a game called Brookopoly.
Yeah.
So it's going to be based basically on Brooklawn. This is the game board it looks like. The railroads are all the ball fields. Top Bars Field, Field of Dreams, Jimmy Cerrone Field on there, and that Harry Bolden Field. You have, instead of passing go, you pass the circle. And instead of going to jail, you got stuck in the flood. So it's a game. Everybody that wins the grand prize is going to go there. There's pictures of the waterfront, and the chance and community cards. If there's cards on there for everybody, like the big businesses, you want a bowling tournament at Westbrook Lane, collect $200. If you're late for school, advance to Haycon Road. To get, and you pass the circle, collect the $200. Like there's a lot of different things on there. You got yelled at by crossing guard Moss, pay $15. So there's a lot of things tailor-made to Brooklyn on there. This is all the streets are on there. Both the streets are on there. The waterfront is Boardwalk. Timber is Park Place.
That's perfect, man.
So that's the two things on there. This is for that was the 100-year logo that's in the center that we had.
That's great.
That was going to be utilized.
Yeah, I like that.
What a brilliant idea.
So the waterfront, they got a picture of the waterfront, the circle, all that stuff. So this is what I thought it was a cool idea. Everybody that wins the prize wins this. There'll be 100 left over to sell at the fall festival. We got 200 of them.
That's great, man.
And then obviously everybody on council will get one. So
This, explain where, this is sold at Walmart.
yeah, so
Every town.
I got this idea walking through Walmart and it's called Sommerdale-opoly. This is Brooklawn. You win a prize, $25. Like all those things are in the chance and community stuff. So I thought it would be unique. If you don't like it, I apologize, but I thought it would be a thing.
This is brilliant. And I used to be his, I love this game. I love it. I used to be his kids mercilessly. So, this is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
So I thought it'd be fun. I didn't know we should lean into the getting stuck in the flood, but that's who we are. So I just had to be, that's what going to jail is.
Is it 100% or can we tweak this still?
What's that?
Is it 100%,
Is it already made?
Done? Is it?
This is done. This is the actual board.
So.
This is getting fabricated right now. We're getting, we're getting, 250 of them. But the tokens, I had ideas for the token to get like a circle token, a ship token, but they were a lot more expensive and you went into that realm. So all the other stuff is basic, but I thought it was kind of cool. We used blue and gold as their colors.
Great.
We try to put a little bit of everything into the borough. I love the fact that we had 4 baseball fields to utilize. We utilized Mason Streets. Like instead of the income tax, it's the construction hammer there, the hammer for going to for the building inspections and stuff. So it's a lot of things it's really cool. And then all the pieces of like the cards for the property cards have the information on about the street and all that stuff. So a little bit. So
that's great.
Kind of cool. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Dave designed it all, but I just wanted you guys to see it. It's the first time we're unveiling, but everybody will win this also on top of the prize. So
that's great.
And every prize will be at least $100. 35 prizes. I mentioned that the bottom 35 prizes are all $100 gift cards to like Gateway, not Gateway, Catano's, Wawa, $100 gift card to ShopRite, all of them. And then whoever wins the first one will get to choose one of those 35. And then they'll just go scale down there. All the other ones you won't get to choose. But the first 35 that are pulled, they'll be in order of who gets pulled first. We'll get to choose which one they're gonna get. So we're gonna do all the businesses in our area and all that stuff to sponsor all those people. So
That's great.
so, any questions about anything on that?
No,
I
man,
thought
that's great.
This idea came after he came up with the basketball thing. He said, man, he's coming up with cool stuff. I gotta come up with something. funny."
I'm out doing it next,
Well,
I'm
it's
doing
fun,
Super
yeah.
Bowl.
But it was a fun, I thought it would be a fun thing, and maybe we could sell some at the fall festival.
Yeah, we get some.
Can I take a picture of this?
Yeah. So, but that's all I had for today. Did everybody finally get done the annual financial disclosures? Everybody get them done?
No. But mine didn't go through.
I didn't even
What's
say
that?
it.
Mine didn't go
You're
through.
still gonna go through?
I didn't even say it.
So
You got it?
I didn't get an email with it. 'Cause I do that immediately.
I asked this 3 times to 3
Oh, wait a
minutes.
minute.
I got done, like I said, I.
Right, rule number one.
Negligence.
I thought we did that back in March or April.
Live that way.
It's all in your emails that you have, that you create, like not emails that you got for Brooklawn, it's your regular email.
I never got it. Unless
You,
you,
you used to fill yours back in, for planning and zoning,
okay, you mind
same
saying?
thing.
I have to do it again?
No, you just gotta do it once, you do it March, it's done.
Okay, did
I just wanna make sure we're done.
I thought it was something that we done right now. I thought you meant it's something right now.
I know yours was showing, like, I thought you were done, but I
Yeah,
knew yours was done.
We got to put it in the wrong email.
I don't know, but we'll look in, we'll, make sure you see me about that, cause I don't want you to get fined $150.
Or 700.
Because I have been checking my Brooklawn email.
What's that?
Because I've been checking the Brooklawn email. It goes to the regular.
Okay. And then I've also talked to Christine. She talked to, Councilmember, McAdams about, possibly doing things with Borough homes. But we still have to, she's gonna bring a presentation to the work session to discuss selling of 3 of them, even though I'm still being due the process with, Councilmember, McAdams was doing. So we do need a cash flow, influx a little bit somehow. So, just for the surplus to get replenished a little bit. After this year, we should be in good shape, and then maybe we even go out and get a grant from the CCIA for home funds to buy another home and renovate it and be another home that what you want to do. But I like your idea, but we can talk to the CCIA, which I'm going to see one of the guys tomorrow, that's coming to the flooding meeting, that will, that we can discuss your idea to maybe use the home dollars to maybe get some of those type of people in there, a police officer or a vet, and work that idea out, because I love that idea to try to help out the people that work here and all that stuff, that stuff. So, I don't want you to think I didn't think of it, like, we weren't talking about that still, so.
No,
But Christine's working on some plan to do that. I do want to check with you, for if you sell a Borough home, we have to do a public auction, right? We're gonna do, for these 3, we can solicit a realtor to market it for us. But we have to appoint the realtor?
That's my understanding.
And do we need to do an RFP, or can we use who Christine wants to use that did some of the title stuff for us?
I'll have to research that.
Yeah, that's the only thing I was not sure what we should have to do. Because otherwise, I would like to get that, if we have to get the ball rolling, we have to put an RFP out now.
She vets her own people.
She has good people that are good enough to do it.
We would have to.
The ones that did the appraisal for us,
Yeah.
they're a realtor company also, the same.
So they're gonna be auctioned, are we gonna set a price? Or is this gonna be?
We set a price.
Okay.
We set a price.
The water recovery.
The water safety, people swimming and drowning and,
Only after the fact.
are we, do we get called on that?
Yes.
Okay,
We're in a box.
okay, we're in that box. No, I hope everyone's enjoying their summer so far. I did want to talk about the sale of the 3 homes, so we touched on based on that. And welcome back. We missed you, Ryan and John. You guys had a good time, I heard.
Very good time. Yeah, that's great.
That's all I got. I guess we'll close.
Motion.
Second.
No. We gotta go to, we're gonna go into an executive, so we need a resolution, 1/14 of 2025, excluding public participation within a portion of the meeting of the Borough of Brooklawn pursuant to NJSA 10:4-12. It's an executive session. Action may be taken afterwards. It will be about 30 minutes. Executive. So I need a motion to.
Motion.
So, got Stacy. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Now going to executive.
Yeah. Take care of my
Anything worse than